Hey YouTube, long time no video. I've gotten an opportunity by Bikingshaun, who tagged me for this tag that's going along of knives I want to carry but can't or won't. And to answer some of the questions that he had on his video, yeah, I'm still around. I'm watching YouTube videos. Part of the problem is that a couple of months ago, 3 months ago or so, I changed locations. I used to work over in Europe, and I was separated from my family for a couple of years, and now I've come back to the US again, and I'm with my family, and so right now it's just adjusting to being with the family again, my wife and my daughters, and getting used to the new job where I'm responsible for a 24/7 operations center that works over here. So I'm just busy. I'm still watching videos. I see you guys' stuff, but usually I'm about anywhere from 3 to 7, maybe even 10 days late on actually seeing stuff. So I do a lot of catch up rather than my own productions. But to get back to what this tag is all about, what you see in front of you is just some of the types of knives that I can't or won't carry. And I kind of got it split into a couple of different things. So one is because it's not practical for me to carry them for whatever reason. And then the other ones are because of some type of affinity I have for their collectability or their style or something like that. So I really kind of am a collector, and I got a whole more slew of knives that I probably don't carry. They don't get carry time, not because I don't want to carry them or can't. I just don't have the time. I got a pretty large collection, so I really am more of a collector than a user of knives. So I buy a lot of knives because I think they're cool, but I don't always get to apply them in some fashion. So let's get right into it. Let's jump into the ones that I don't use for practicality. And I know this is probably going to hurt some of your guys' feelings, maybe like X-Acto or MPSecare. But the first four are all Balisongs, and they're all them gray boxes up front, all of these Spydercos. So you know what that means. I got spider flies here, so all these different spider flies, and for X-Acto, here's the rainbow style one, and part of the reason is because you see how crappy that was, and probably was off frame too. I don't have the time to dedicate to learning how to operate these things without lopping off some flesh. So they're cool. They're in my collection. I got them originally because I thought, well, maybe I would kind of pick up on them, but never did. And if you see this here, this is for X-Acto too. You see the steel on that one? Yeah, buddy. I didn't miss out on it when they came around. Wow, I'm just kicking him in the balls while he's down, isn't it? Alright, so let's move those over. The next one is another Balisong, one that you don't see a lot of, and just looking at the handles may kind of tell you what it is. But it's a Zaba fly. So, yep, one of the ones that actually made it out into the wild, and to hell with ATF. Alright, that's what I got to say about that. Alright, so moving on, this one has kind of falls into both categories, really. It's an old box, as you can see too, and let's see if you can read that number, C40S, and it's got the model there, the Jobytoss. Check out how they used to sell Spydercos, and they had this little, check it out, that's an actual one of the basically their pamphlets for all the different types of knives and stuff. You see that one? Check it out. Oh, bam, I went right to it. Haha. I got some of the C42s as well. I got a plain edge and a serrated edge of that one. I actually got quite a collection of Spydercos. So I got some of these older ones. I happen to to find a place that I could pick them up in. So I bought this just to kind of put in my collection, but it's not really one that I carry, just because it's such a weird design. So fits in my hand and all, but I don't know. I just I don't know how to really hold it, I guess, with those double choils up front there. So cool as hell though. Nice black micarta. Check out that pin. You can kind of see the two pieces of it. So fairly old design for Spyderco. Yeah, so that one's kind of it's not practical, and it's kind of highly collectible. Alright, let's see. Here's one that I picked up, and I have this one just because I wanted to actually have a C1, so from Spyderco, and this one happened to come up available in a sale, and you know, I couldn't refuse it. And you see, this is commemorative design. It's in this nice blue velvet box. I'll open it up, and then see their presentation of it. And this one, pretty sure this one has VG10 for the steel. Yeah, it sure does. Let's see if I'll focus on that. It's trying. Anyway, Spyderco VG10 107 of 1200, so that was a collector's number. This is still a pretty cool design. I really like this swedge here that's actually fairly sharp, and it was meant to be not razor sharp, but just sharp enough that you could poke that out like that and kind of use it to cut strings and stuff real quick without having to deploy the knife all the way open. But yeah, this is just really a piece for my collection. Alright, so these next three are in the same category of they're in my collection because I wanted them for their collector's value and just because of what they represent. And you might have seen this in my video when I had an account update video I did back in March. I think it was March 17th. And this was sitting in the background, but if you can read that, this is an OEF native. This is one of the ones that Spyderco will do the lotteries for if you're a service member serving over in Afghanistan, or for this one when we were still deploying to Iraq. I'll open this one up. This is an OIF model, so the same knife, just for the different theaters. And these are the ones that they'll give away if you're a service member deployed in one of the theaters. At the time when we had both, you could submit your name, and then Spyderco would actually send out so many different number of knives to people in like a lottery. I was not a winner of one of those lotteries. I just happened to be able to purchase these two, and that's why you see them like they are. This one I haven't even cracked open. I have plenty of my own native models. The native one that's been made with CPM S30V steel, so you know, if I feel like using a native, that's one I'll get. But those two are for my collection. And this is the same thing. This is really, I bought this to support what Spyderco is doing with this particular project, and you see there's the same number across all of this these three items. This is a wooden box, wooden presentation box. This is the knife, and then this is a bunch of paperwork that goes with it. And I'll open this up so you can see what the significance of the number is. You see right there. World Trade Center Rescue Fundraising Project. And that's my invoice for it. And then here's the paperwork. It actually talks about the knife. talks about Officer John Dallara, which is this knife was named after. Well, there was a World Trade Center knife, which is what this one is, and then the Dallara Rescue was the exact same model, except it didn't have the inset of the New York skyline with the World Trade Center in it. Which they also made. And let's see what I got here. This is my letter of authenticity that this is a World Trade Center knife by Spyderco, and it has the serial number 1032. They made a knife for every life lost during the World Trade Center incident and 9/11. So this is 1032 out of 2,819. And it's signed by both Sal and Gail Glesser. So let me just show you the knife real quick. So there it is, 1032 on the blade, and then the skyline, and the metal that was used to make this skyline inset, they used an I-beam that came from World Trade Center 1, which is what all the paperwork says. So I don't carry this around because I don't want it to get damaged or destroyed. I have it in my collection because I wanted to support Spyderco's initiative for giving money to some of the charity programs that were occurring at that time, to support all of the people that the Save and Serve community that went in during that tragic incident. But every once in a while I'll pull it out. You know, I've got this this display box, so I can put it on my desk and have it displayed. And that's about it. I guess I'll push that over. So those are just a quick look at some of the knives that I can't carry or don't for my reasons. Let's see, who can I tag? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. Stand by. All right, YouTube, I got it. 3 guys that I'm going to call out for this particular tag. Knives that I wish I could carry or don't carry for whatever reason. First one's going to be Rafterrs. So here's another guy that's been a little bit MIA in our community on YouTube, so I'm calling him out. Let's see what he's got, see if he can come out of hiding for this. The next one I'm going to call out is Jeff Juice 3886, and again, this is probably bad taste, but calling him out because I don't carry Balisongs because I'd cut myself all to hell. So I know Jeff unfortunately has had some run-ins with some blades, so I'd like to see what he doesn't carry. And then the last one is Jobytoss. This guy right here, he's got a pretty good collection of knives, and I know that he has some very particular criteria as far as what knives he carries. So I'd be interested to see what are the things that he either can't carry where he's at or doesn't carry for the reasons of his own carrying criteria. Alright, so that's going to close it out for me. We'll be trying to make some more YouTube videos here in the near future as I can. So I'll see y'all around. Later.